to sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. And then feel that you've stepped into your own space, your own yogic sanctuary, a space that is comfortable, a space that welcomes you, and a space in which you feel totally at ease with yourself. In this space, you are allowed just to be, space that allows you to be you. And the intent today is to practice in a way that is struggle-free. Practice in a way that allows you to take in what is the right dosage for you. In this space, you're not having to prove anything to yourself or anything to anybody else. It's working in a way that is fluid, a way that allows you to feel the pose, to feel your breath, and a way that moves you closer to setting yourself free. So you're not trapped by the expectations that you feel you must live by, expectations of others, or the involuntary expectations that you have of yourself in feeling that you must continually to do something else, and sometimes the feelings of not being good enough. So work in a way that is struggle-free as you move through your practice today. So as you sit here, feeling your sit bones to the floor, feel your feet, and then feel every part of you that is connected to the earth, feeling yourself as an extension of the earth. As you breathe, feel as if you're drawing energy from the earth, moving this into your body. And exhaling completely. And then breathe through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose and feel your ribs expand. And exhale through your mouth. One more breath. You're breathing in through your nose. And exhaling through your mouth. And release. Pranayama today is in Nepal. So you inhale for 10, hold the breath for 10, and then exhaling for 10. So work with your tighter side. So whatever is tight side is your tighter side, then bring that foot on top. Work in 3 rounds. In Nepal, cross your leg over the other. If that's difficult for you, then straighten your bottom leg. Allow your arms to be by your hips, or you can rest your hands onto your thighs. And then inhale through your nose, inhale for 10. Hold the breath, hold for 10. Bring your hands forward of your shins and then exhale. Uddiyana, tuck the chin to chest, pull your belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. Spread ribs, spread your diaphragm, and keep feeling for hollowing your belly out. And release. Push the floor away, breathe in. As you come up, change the cross of your legs. Same again, arms by side or onto your thighs. And then breathe through your nose, inhaling for 10. Hold the breath for 10. Hands are forward. Exhale through mouth. Exhale completely. Uddiyana, chin is tucking into chest. Pull belly in, pull it up. Spreading ribs, spread diaphragm. Keep feeling for hollowing your belly out. And release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come up and change. And then inhale through the nose for 10. Hold the breath for 10. Hands forward and exhale. Exhale completely. Chin tucks into chest. Pull belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. Spread ribs, spread diaphragm. Keep feeling you're hollowing your belly out. And release. Push your floor away, breathe in as you come up. Change for left leg over your right. If you're already in left over right, then that's where we're going. So knee power with your left leg over your right. Your next pose today is shoulder shrug. So let your arms relax down by your side. Now take a deep breath into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. On exhale, squeeze, top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. On exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. Exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. On exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. On exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. On exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. And relax your arms, relax your shoulders. Your next pose is eagle. So inhale, bring your left arm over right and bind your hands. As you exhale, glide your shoulders back and down. Breathe to the back of heart, feeling for energizing your heart with breath. And as you breathe out, raise your elbows up and reach your forearms forward. You're pressing down into your sit bones. So now breathe. Breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. And as you breathe out, draw your arm bones back so you're opening up into mid and upper back. Activate your feet. Press down into your sit bone. And as you breathe, lengthen belly away from pelvis. On exhale, you're folding forward over your shin. Relax your forehead into forearms. Now breathe. Breathe to lower back, lengthening out of lower back. On exhale, fold. Connect your breath to your spot. On exhale, bellies in as you fold. On the next breath, as you breathe, you're lengthening belly away from pelvis. On exhale, bellies in, fold. Inhale, release. As you come all the way on up, unwind the cross of your arms, unwind the cross of your legs. Change the cross of your legs. Shoulder shrugs, arms are relaxed by your side. Take a deep breath into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. On exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. Exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. Exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. And release. Arms relax. Your next pose is eagle. So as you breathe in, bring your right arm over left and bind your hands. On exhale, let your shoulders soften down away from your ears. As you breathe, breathe to the back of heart. On exhale, raise your elbows up and reach your forearms forward. Now breathe. Breathe to sternum. On exhale, draw your arm bones back. Elbows, your forearms are coming towards your face. Your back is opening. Activate your feet, spread the toes. Sit bones presses to floor. Breathe in, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. On exhale, you're folding forward over shins. Spread the breath into back ribs. On exhale, fold. On the breath, as you breathe, keep moving belly away from pelvis. On exhale, as you fold, feel as if you're reaching your sit bones back to floor. One more breath, breathe to heart. On exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Ease all the way on up and unwind the cross of your arms, unwind the cross of your legs. Your next pose is Marichyasana 1. So straighten your left leg. Do this, straighten your left leg. left leg is reaching straight forward. Your right foot is flat to the floor. You're bringing your right heel towards your right sit bone. Bring your left hand by your left hip and then reach it back to the fingertips to the floor. Press into your right foot, right sit bone. As you inhale, you're reaching your right arm is up. On the exhale, reach your right arm forward. You might be able to take hold of your foot. And if not, just lengthen your arms forward. Try to relax your neck so you're not stretching through your neck. Press into your right foot, breathe in, lift out of right side. On exhale, you're lengthening forward. Now breathe as you glide your right ribs away from right hip. On exhale, fold forward, push the floor away with your left hand as you reach forward. From here, coming into the interlock, you're sliding your right arm around your right thigh. Left arm is around the back and bind the hands. If you're not quite there today, then you can use a strap to bind. Press your right foot to floor. Breathe in, lengthen your right side ribs away from right hip. On exhale, fold forward. Press your sit bones to floor. And then breathe in, keep lengthening out of lower back. And as you exhale, you fold, your arm is pressing against your right shin. Now feel this right from your pelvic bowl, breathing in and lengthening belly away from pelvis. Keep the neck relaxed. Exhale as you fold. Then inhale, release, and then you ease all the way on back up. Ease your right foot forward. My right foot is about 6 inches away from sit bone. So right heel is about 6 inches away from sit bone. Your right hand is back by hip and then reach it back to the fingertips to the floor. Your left arm is coming across and it's hugging your right thigh towards the chest. Right arm pushes the floor away. Press down into right sit bone, right foot. As you breathe in, lift out of right side. And as you exhale, you're twisting towards the right. Deep breath, feel the moving belly away from pelvis. On exhale, twist towards the right. On the next breath, lengthen. Feel this right from coccyx as you lengthen lower ribs, mid ribs, upper ribs. And as you breathe out, you're twisting to right. One more like this, deep breath. On exhale, twist. Then inhale, release. And then you ease in all the way back and change for the other side. Straighten your right foot. Your left foot is tucked in so that the heel is by the groin. Your right hand is by right hip flat to the floor. You breathe in, lengthen out of left side. And as you breathe out, your left arm is reaching forward. Try not to allow your foot to come towards the side or inside or out. Press down, use the whole foot. And as you breathe in, lift out of left side. On exhale, fold. You might be able to press the ball of your foot into the palm of your hand. That gives you another stretch. Now breathe to sternum, lift chest. On exhale, fold forward and belly's in. Spread your breath into back ribs. On exhale, fold. Interlock. You're sliding your left arm around your left shin. Right arm is around the back and you're binding the hands or use a strap to bind. And then breathe as you breathe in. Press your left foot to the floor. Left sit bones presses down and lift out of left side. On exhale, you're folding forward. Try to keep the neck relaxed, so not stretching through your neck. Now breathe to sternum. On exhale, folding forward, bellies in. Press your sit bones to floor and feel this right from coccyx as you lengthen out of low back. On exhale, fold, pull belly in. Inhale, release, and ease all the way on back up. Ease your left foot forward about 6 inches. My heels are 6 inches away from sit bone. Your right arm is coming across, it's hugging your left thigh towards the chest, and your left arm is back by hip. Mine's about 12 inches away from left hip. Feel as if you're reaching your right leg forward. That's active. Press down into sit bones, breathe and let out, lengthen the spine. On exhale, you're twisting towards the left. You can have your hand as an arm hugging or going against. It depends on what you feel you need today. So now breathe in. As you breathe, lengthen out of your right side. As you exhale, you're twisting towards the left. Left foot presses the floor. Now breathe, and as you breathe to sternum, lift chest. On exhale, as you twist towards the left, you're reaching your right leg forward. And then inhale, release. Easing back to center. Half lotus. So you have options here. You're bringing your left foot on top of your right thigh. The foot is towards your hip. You'll be making a forward bend in this position. If that's a little bit strong onto your knees, then you can place your foot down so that the heel is towards the groin, your foot presses against your thigh. Also, if you're feeling that into knees, you can use a block or a roll or something that just supports your knee. You're pressing down into sit bones, breathe in and lengthening up. On exhale, you're folding forward. Now breathe as you breathe, lift belly away from pelvis. On exhale, fold, pull belly in. Deep breath, lift, get lengthening out of lower back. On exhale, pull your belly in as you fold. One more like this, deep breath. On exhale, fold. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on up. From here, spinal twist. You'll need a strap for this. Place a strap around your left foot or left ankle. The strap is now by your left hip. Your right hand comes around the back, takes hold of the strap by your left hip. You inhale, lengthen, your left arm is reaching up. And as you breathe out, the left arm is coming down to the outside of your right foot. You can take hold of the foot, the ankle, the calf, or hands to floor. Now breathe as you inhale, keep lifting your side ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, lean back towards your right shoulder. Left ear towards your left shoulder. Now breathe to sternum and move your chest up. On exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. Inhale, lengthen your left side ribs away from left hip. On exhale, lean back towards your right shoulder. One more like this, deep breath. As you exhale, as you lean back towards your right shoulder, that right leg lengthens forward. Inhale, release. Half knee pound. Bring your left foot all the way over towards the floor. Your left heel is moving towards your right hip. Sit bones presses down, breathe in as you're lengthening your arms up. On exhale, you're folding forward. You can't take, the hands could be on the floor, they could be on your feet or taking hold of your foot. Keep the neck relaxed and breathe, lifting belly away from pelvis. On exhale, you're folding forward, struggle free, fold. And breathe, deep breath. On exhale, fold. Breathe to lower back, spread the ribs, lengthening out of lower back. On exhale, fold, bellies in. Inhale, release. You're pushing floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on up. And then change for the other side. Straightening your left leg reaches forward, feet are active. Your right foot is coming into half lotus or the foot is pressing onto the floor. If that's strong into knees, then have the foot to the floor. Your right foot is onto left hip. As you breathe in, reach up. And exhale, you're folding forward. You can have the hands to the floor, taking hold of the foot. It's your choice. Now breathe as you breathe, lengthen out of lower back. Exhale, you're folding forward, bellies in. Breathe to sternum, filling your heart with breath. And breathe out, folding forward. Spread your breath into back ribs. And exhale, fold, bellies in. Now breathe as you breathe, keep moving belly away from pelvis. On exhale, fold. Inhale, release, pushing floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on up. Spinal twist, you're placing the strap around your right ankle. The strap then moves towards your right hip. Left hand is coming around, it takes hold of the strap by your right hip. As you breathe in, reach your right arm is straight up. On the exhale, reach your right arm down to the outside of your left foot. As you breathe, lengthen belly away from pelvis. As you exhale, lean back towards your left shoulder. Right ear is towards your right shoulder. Now breathe. As you breathe, lift sternum. On exhale, lean back. Left shoulder is gliding back. Your left foot is reaching forward. Feel this right from coccyx. As you're breathing in, you're lengthening lower ribs away from waist. On exhale, lean back, gliding your left shoulder away from your ear. Inhale, release. Half knee pow. Bring your right foot all the way over towards your left hip, working towards a knee-to-knee alignment. Be active. Sit bones presses down. Breathe in, arms reach up. On exhale, you're folding forward. As you breathe, keep moving belly away from pelvis. On exhale, fold. Spread your breath into back ribs. On exhale, fold, pull belly in. Now breathe to your area. And exhale. Inhale, release, pushing floor away, breathe in. As you come all the way on back up, release your legs. Coming into your abdominal sequence now, starting with elbow to knee. So lie down on your backs. Lie down onto your back. Your hands are clasped behind your head and your neck. If your back is tweaky, the soles of your feet are onto the floor. So lower back presses to floor. Inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. On the exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to left knee, bellies in. If you're going further, lift one foot up. And if you're going further, straighten that leg, bellies in. You inhale, head to center, exhale, lower down. If your back is not tweaky, you're working with both feet up off the floor. Knees are bent, knees aligned with hips, heels are flexed, toes are flexed to shins, heels are reaching away from you. Press your lower back to floor, everyone, and then inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your left knee. Send your right leg forward. Spread the toes. Send your thigh away from hip. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee and reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Lengthen your left thigh forward away from hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Elbows to your left knee. You're reaching your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Move your thigh away from hip. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, back to center. Hold the breath. Press the top rim of the sacrum down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee and reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Send your left leg forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Elbows to left knee. Now reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Send your thigh away from that hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee and reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Lengthen your left leg forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Roga. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee. Reach your right leg straight up towards the sky. Place your left foot on the inside of your right thigh. As you curl tailbone up, lengthen your leg straight up. Reach your elbows up and move your left thigh away from hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee. You're reaching your left leg straight up. If your back is tweaky, keep your right foot to the floor. Curl tailbone. Now everyone else, place your right foot into the inside of your left thigh. Curl tailbone up. Send your left leg straight up. Reach your right elbow up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Reach your heels away from you. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to left knee and reach your right leg straight up. Place your left foot on the inside of your right thigh. As you curl tailbone up, send your right leg straight up. Lift your chest, reach your elbow straight up. Feel for using your left foot to traction your thigh away from hip. Glide your left thigh out towards the left. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee. You're reaching your left leg straight up towards the sky. Place your right foot on the inside of your left thigh. As you curl tailbone up, Use your right foot to traction your left thigh out and up. Reach your right elbow up. Move your right thigh away from right hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, your elbows are to left knee, and reach your right leg straight up. Place your left foot on the inside of your right thigh. You can hold it there. As you curl tailbone up, send your right leg straight up. Use your foot. Move the thigh bone away from hip bone. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee and reach your left leg straight up. Place your right foot on the inside of your left thigh. Use your foot to traction your thigh away from hip. Reach your right elbow up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Hands behind your head. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders down and place the soles of your feet onto the floor. And give yourself a moment as you allow your body just to let go from that last pose. Grab hold of your roll for your next pose today, which is twisting abs. Twisting abs with a roll. The roll is placed between your thighs, your legs are reaching up, and your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Your back is tweaking. You can do this pose with your feet onto the floor, which you can do this pose with your knees bent, or you can go to the wall and have your heels up against the wall. Your sit bones will be about maybe 3 or 4 inches away from the wall. That's your hands behind your head and neck. Okay. So I'll demonstrate the pose there. If you know what you're doing, kind of just go with it. Lower back presses the floor. Everyone, take a deep breath into lower back. Press your lower back down. Lift your head and shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to left knee. Now squeeze the roll. Send your legs straight up towards the ceiling. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your right knee. Squeeze the roll. Stretch your legs straight up. Pull belly in. Squeeze the roll. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Send your legs straight up and send your elbows to your left knee. Squeeze roll. Stretch your legs towards the ceiling. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Lengthen your legs straight up and elbows to right knee. Squeeze roll. Squeeze, sit bone to tailbone. Send your legs straight up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Lengthen your legs straight up and elbows to left knee. Squeeze roll. Squeeze sit bone. Send your legs straight up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Send your legs straight up. Your elbows are to your right knee. Squeeze roll. Squeeze sit bone. Send your legs straight up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders down. Bend the knees and place the soles of your feet onto the floor. Move the roll out of your way. Grab hold of your block and have your block within touching distance. Or bridge with the block. Your arms are relaxed by your side, your shoulders are down away from your ears. Press your lower back to floor, breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis, chest moves to chin. Feet presses to floor, exhale, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up away from the floor. Now breathe. As you breathe, keep moving belly away from pelvis, move diaphragm and chest to chin. On exhale, push the floor away. Press your heels down as you lift up. On your next breath, as you breathe, you're lengthening your lower ribs away from sacrum. On exhale, you're lifting up. Grab hold of your block and then breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from hips. On exhale, tilt pelvis, lift up and place the block under your sacrum. Keep the block away from your spinal column. Now breathe in as you press your buttocks to the block, lengthen away from the block. Push the floor away, exhale as you lift up, send your thighs and knees away from you. Now breathe in as you breathe, keep lengthening belly away from pelvis. On exhale, lift up. Press your right foot to the floor, breathe in, lift your left leg up, draw your left knee towards your chest. On exhale, sending your left leg straight up towards the sky. Breathe to your left hip, deep breath. On exhale, reach, spread the toes as you send your left leg straight up. If you can, bring your right foot closer towards your right sit bone. Right foot is to the floor. You can use your right hand to grab hold of your right ankle. Now breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis, lower ribs away from sacrum. Press your right foot to the floor, and as you exhale, send your left leg up. And if you can, bring your left foot towards your left shoulder. Now breathe in. As you breathe, feel for moving left thigh bone away from left hip. On exhale, lengthen up. Bring the foot towards the shoulder like splits, coming into splits. One more like this, deep breath. On exhale, as you're opening out a little bit more. On the next breath, bend your left knee. Draw your left knee towards your chest. On exhale, place your left foot down to the floor. Line up your left heel with your left sit bone or heel hip distance apart. Press your left foot to the floor, breathe in. Lift your right foot up, draw your right knee towards your chest. And then exhale, sending your right leg straight up towards the sky. As you breathe, lengthen belly away from thighs. On exhale, reach up, spread the toes. If you can, ease your left foot towards your left sit bone. You can use your left hand to grab hold of your left ankle. Breathe to right hip. Press your left foot to the floor, and as you exhale, send in your right leg up. On the next breath, move belly away from your right thigh. And as you exhale, as you send your right leg up, move your right foot towards your right shoulder. Keep pressing your left foot down. One more breath like this, deep breath. As you exhale, opening out a little bit more. On the next breath, bend your right knee, draw your right knee towards your chest. On exhale, place your right foot down to the floor. Both feet to the floor, breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. On exhale, tilt pelvis and send your thighs forward. Feel
The energy, the inner thighs is squeezing toward each other. Feet presses to floor. Breathe in, telescoping ribs as you move chest to chin. On exhale, lift up and move the block. Now breathe in deeply. On exhale, tilt pelvis, lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower your mid back to floor. And tilt pelvis as you lower all the way on down to the floor, keeping the tilt until down. Line up your heels. Your heels are aligned with your sit bones. Bring your hands onto your thighs for lying down back traction with Uddiyana. So you'll be pushing your thighs away from you. Your hands are onto your thighs by hip crease. Press your lower back to the floor and then breathe in. As you breathe in, really spread your ribs. Now exhale completely. Chin tucks in. Pull your belly in. Pull it up. Push your thighs away from you. So thighs presses to hands. Hands presses to thighs. Keep feeling for hollowing your belly out. Relax your belly and breathe. Deep breath. Exhale. Chin tucks in. Belly pulls back. Pull it all the way in. Spreading ribs. Spread diaphragm. Your hands are pressing against your thighs. Thighs against your hands. Your feet, they're anchored to the floor. Keep opening your diaphragm as you open lower back and belly. And release. Last one like this, deep breath. And full exhale. Uddiyana, chin tucks in, belly pulls back. Pull it all the way back towards the spine. Press your hands against your thighs, thighs against your hands. Keep hollowing your belly out. Side ribs lengthens, back ribs lengthens, and your belly is moving away from your pelvic bone. And release. Roll to your right side. Left hand is to the floor by chest. Breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away as you come all the way on back up. Coming onto knees for your next pose today, which is dolphin. To do three-stage dolphin pose, hands onto your biceps to measure your distance. Elbows to the floor, under the shoulders. Reach your hands forward, spread the fingers. Today, clasp your hands. Keep your elbows tucked in, elbows aligned with the shoulders. Relax neck, relax shoulders, relax your upper back. And then breathe into upper back, lift and spread your upper back, curl your toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor, and then move your chest back to thighs and knees. As you breathe, breathe into lower back, you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. On exhale, reach your sit bones back, pull belly in. On the next breath, as you breathe, move belly away from pelvis. On exhale, push the floor away as you reach back, that lengthening through the spine. Press your right foot to the floor. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. On exhale, reach it back, spread the toes. Breathe to your left hip. Feel for moving left thigh away from pelvis. On exhale, send your left thigh away from you. Now breathe in. As you breathe, keep moving your left thigh away from left hip. On exhale, lower down foot, big toe over the heel, Achilles tendons of your right. And as you breathe out, reaching both heels to floor. On the next breath, as you breathe, move belly away from your right thigh. On exhale, reach back, push the floor away, and then reach back. Send your sit bones back, reach heels to floor. One more like this. Breathe to lower back, lengthening out of lower back. Now push the floor away on exhale as you reach your heels to floor. Inhale, release your left foot to the floor. Anchor left foot to the floor. And then as you exhale, reach both heels down. Left foot anchors the floor. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. On exhale, reach it back. Spread the toes. Breathe to your right hip. Feel for moving right thigh away from pelvis. On exhale, reach it back. Keep moving the weight away from shoulders. On the next breath, as you breathe, extend your right thigh away from right hip. On exhale, lower down for Achilles tendon stretch. Hook your big toe over the heel Achilles tendons of your left foot. As you breathe, move belly away from your left thigh. As you exhale, reach your sit bones back and reach your heels to floor. Breathe to heart, energize heart with breath. Push the floor away with forearms as you reach both heels to floor. One more like this, deep breath. On exhale, place your right foot back to the floor. Now breathe into back of heart, broaden the upper back with breath. On exhale, release, bend the knees and come all the way on down. Take a breath in emperor. Arms relaxed by your side, shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Give yourself a moment as you notice how your body feels. From here, come into all fours. Your knees are under your hips, your hands are under the shoulders, fingers are spread. You need to have enough room. You'll be lifting your legs and arms up and straighten. So from here, keep the neck relaxed. Lift your left leg up and then reach it straight back. Reach out with your heels. From here, take a deep breath into your left hip. On exhale, reach your left heel away from you. And then breathe. Breathe into left hip. And exhale, stretch that leg back. Body's in one straight line. Try not to let your, sometimes your legs want to turn out. Try and keep it parallel as you reach back. Lift your right hand up and then reach it forward. Spread the fingers. Body's in one line. Now as you breathe in, reach your right arm forward. Reach forward right through your fingertips. And as you breathe out, reach your left heel back. Breathe in and reach your right arm forward. And as you breathe out, reach back with your left heel. On the next breath, as you breathe in, draw your left knee towards the chest and your right elbow to the knee and curl up. And as you breathe out, extend your arm and leg away from each other. And breathe in, draw your left knee to chest and right elbow to knee and curl up. And as you breathe out, extend your arm and leg away. One more, breathe in, draw left knee to chest, right elbow to knee, curl up. And exhale, extend your arm and leg away. On the next breath, if you can, bend your left knee, draw your left knee towards the glute.
Reach your right arm back, take hold of the ankle if you can. Look over your right shoulder. As you breathe, lengthen your ribs forward away from your left hip. And exhale, reach your left leg back. Now breathe. As you breathe, lift your chest, move your chest forward. On exhale, you're reaching your left leg back. One more like this, deep breath. Exhale, release. Place your hands to the floor and place your knee down. Other side. Lift your right leg up and reach it back. Dorsal flex, toes are down, heels up. Breathe to your right hip. On exhale, reach your right heel away from you. Breathe to your right hip. On exhale, reach it back. On the next breath, lift your left arm up and reach it forward. And exhale, send your right heel back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, reach forward with your left fingertips. On exhale, reach back into right heel. Breathe in and reach your left fingertips forward. And breathe out, reach your right heel back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, draw your right knee to chest, left elbow to knee, and curl up. And as you breathe out, extend your arm and leg away from each other. As you breathe in, elbow to knee and curl up. And as you breathe out, lengthen arm and leg away. One more like this. Breathe in and curl up, elbow to knee. And as you breathe out, extend your arm and leg. Bend your right knee, draw your right heel towards the glute. Reach your left arm back if you can, take hold of the ankle or the foot. Breathe in, lengthen through your right side. And exhale, reach your right heel away from you. You look over your left shoulder. Now breathe to sternum, lift chest. On exhale, sending your right leg back. One more like this, deep breath. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor, knees to the floor. Reach back for child's pose. Sit bones reaches to heels, your arms are reaching forward. Now breathe. Breathe to lower back, spreading ribs. On exhale, pull your belly in as you reach your sit bones to heels. Breathe in, feel for moving belly away from pelvis. On exhale, reach back. On the next breath, release. Come up, hands under the shoulders. From here, curl the toes under, take a deep breath, lift your knees off the floor on exhale, and then reach your heels to the floor, move chest to thighs and knees. Now breathe in. As you breathe, breathe to lower back and rise up on tiptoes. On exhale, reach your heels to the floor, push the floor away. As you breathe, feel for rising up on tiptoes. On exhale, lengthen through the spine. Sit bones reaches back. Heels are reaching to the floor. On the next breath, as you breathe in, broaden the upper back with your breath, spreading your ribs. On exhale, squeeze your elbows in, wrap the shoulders as you reach back. And then breathe in, rise up on tiptoes. On exhale, reach back, wrap the shoulders, squeeze your elbows in, turbo dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, ease your body forward for plank. On the exhale, bend the knees, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Inhale into cobra. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthening your legs back. As you breathe out, press it back for downward facing dog.
pushing floor away in downward dog. On the breath, as you breathe in, ease forward for plank. Reach your heels away from you, push the floor away with hands. As you exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Tops of the feet to the floor, breathe into upward facing dog, move chest and ribs forward, knees are off the floor, thighs are off the floor. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Push the floor away in downward dog. Breathe in and ease forward for plank. And as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows in. Breathe to cobra or upward dog. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Push your floor away in downward dog. From here, press your left foot to the floor, but press your right foot to the floor. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. On exhale, reach it back. Breathe to left hip. Feel for moving left thigh away from pelvis. On exhale, reach it back. On the next breath, bend your left knee, draw your left heel towards your right glute, look under your left armpit. And exhale, send your left thigh and knee away from you. On the next breath, rise up on the tiptoes of your right foot. Step your left foot forward between the hands. Once you're balanced, rising up for lunge, high lunge. Arms are reaching up towards the sky. Press into both feet as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. As you exhale, going a little deeper, reach back into your right heel. As you breathe, lift belly away from pelvis. As you exhale, going a little deeper. Spinal twist. On the next breath, reach your right arm straight forward. On exhale, reach your left arm straight back. Try to keep the arms parallel and aligned. Press your left foot to floor. Breathe in, lift out of left side. On exhale, as you're opening out a little bit more. On the next breath, arms to sky. On exhale, hands down either side of your left foot. Flatten your right hand to the floor, or your right hand is onto a block. And then as you breathe in, sweep your left arm out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, reach back into your right heel. Press your left foot to the floor, and as you breathe in, glide your ribs forward on your left side. On exhale, push the floor away with your left foot as you reach your left arm up to sky. Now breathe. As you breathe, keep moving belly forward away from left hip. On exhale, open up, left fingertips reach to the sky. Inhale, release. Hands down either side of your left foot. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. On exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Breathe into cobra or upward facing dog. Move chest and ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Push the floor away in downward dog. Anchor into your left foot, breathe in, lift your right leg up. On exhale, reach it back. Breathe to right hip, feel for moving right thigh bone away from pelvis. On exhale, lengthen back. On the next breath, bend your right knee, draw your right heel towards your left glute. Look under your right armpit. On exhale, send your right thigh away from you. On the next breath, rise up on tiptoes of your left foot. Step your right foot forward between the hands. Once you're balanced, rise up for lunge. Your arms are reaching to the sky. Press both feet to floor, and as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. On exhale, push the floor away, go deeper, reach back into that back heel. Deep breath, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest.
On exhale, go in a little deeper. Spinal twist, breathe in, stretch your left arm straight forward. On exhale, reach your right arm straight back. Now breathe, push the floor away with your right foot as you lift up. On exhale, opening up, push the floor away with both feet. Breathe to sternum, deep breath. On exhale, opening out a little bit more. On the next breath, arms to sky. On exhale, hands down. Flatten your left hand to the floor or left hand is onto the block. Press your left foot to the floor, and as you breathe in, reach your right arm up towards the sky. Press your right foot to the floor. Breathe in, glide your ribs forward away from right hip. Push back into your left heel as you reach your right arm to sky. Now breathe to sternum, draw chest forward. Press your right foot to the floor as you open up towards the right. Reach your right arm to sky. Inhale, release. Hands down, either side of your front foot. Step back for plank. Reach back to heels, feel for pushing floor away. On exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Move chest forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. Press your right foot to floor, breathe in, lift your left leg up. On exhale, reach it back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, draw your left knee toward the chest, coming forward, the knees hovering. And as you breathe out, reach it back. Send that left leg straight up towards the sky. On the next breath, as you breathe in, draw your left knee towards your left armpit. And as you breathe out, reach it back. On the next breath, your left knee towards your right armpit. And as you breathe out, reach it back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. And once you're anchored, reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Pressing down into both legs as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you exhale, go in a little deeper. Flatten your right foot to the floor. Line up for warrior two. Line up your right heel with the short edge of the mat, the front heel with the arc of the back foot. Your arms are reaching out to side. Press your right leg to floor, breathe in, and reach your right arm up, open right side ribs. Reverse warrior as you exhale, rolling the arm, left arm is over your ear. Right hand is below or above the knee. Your back is straight, keeping it high up or slide it around to left hip. Press down into right leg, breathing, lengthen out of right side. And as you press your left foot to the floor, reach your left arm up, and if you can, reach it over your left ear. As you breathe, lift your belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. On exhale, wrap your left shoulder, left arm is over left ear. As you inhale, lengthen out of lower back. Now feel your side ribs open as you reach your left arm over left ear. Use your left arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Right hand supports your head. Extended warrior variation, place your left forearm onto left thigh. Right arm is around the back, tucking it onto thigh by hip. Press your left foot to floor, and as you breathe in, lift your side ribs away from left hip. On exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. Now breathe in, keep lifting, lengthening your left ribs away from left hip. On exhale, send your left sit bone back. Soften your left shoulder away from your left ear. Breathe to sternum, feel for moving chest forward. On exhale, curl pubic bone to navel. One more like this, deep breath. On exhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor and place your right knee down. Pigeon is your left foot towards the right edge of your mat. Veer down into pelvis, breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. On exhale, you're folding forward over your left shin. Spread your breath into back ribs. On exhale, fold. Reach back, keep sending your right leg back and away from you. On the next breath, lengthen belly away from pelvis. On exhale, as you fold, pull your belly in, draw your left thigh and knee forward whilst reaching your right leg back. One more breath, breathe to your spot. And exhale, release. Use your hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Step back for plank. Feel for reaching pushing the floor away from you. And exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthening your legs back. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Pushing floor away in your downward facing dog. Wrap the shoulders. Press your left foot to floor. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. On exhale, reach it back, spread the toes. On your next breath, as you breathe in, draw your right knee towards your chest and hover. On exhale, push the floor away as you reach your right leg back. As you breathe in, draw your right knee towards your right armpit. On exhale, reach it back. Inhale, draw your right knee towards your left armpit. On exhale, reach it back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. And once you're balanced, you're rising up for lunge, high lunge. Toes are curled under. Pressing down into both feet, breathe in, telescoping ribs. On exhale, go in a little deeper. Reach back into that left heel. Now breathe. As you breathe, lift up. On exhale, go in a little deeper. Keep the chest lifted. Keep reaching your arms up. Feel the energy into the palm of hands right through to fingertips. Flatten your left foot to the floor. Line up your right heel with the arc of the back foot. You're in warrior two stance. Pressing into both legs, breathing, telescoping ribs up. On exhale, going a little deeper. Reverse warrior, press your left foot to floor, breathe in, reach your left arm up, open left side ribs. On exhale, reverse. The left hand is below or above the knee. Reach your right arm over your right ear. As you breathe, lengthen left side ribs away from left hip. Push the floor away with your right foot as you reach your right arm over your ear. You can have your right hand higher up, your left hand higher onto hip. You can slide it around the back. Now breathe, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. Wrap your right shoulder on exhale as your right arm lengthens over right ear. On the next breath, use your right arm to pull your body up. Left arm supports your head. Extended warrior variation. Place your right forearm onto your right thigh. Bring your left arm around the back, tucking it onto thigh, hip. As you press into your right leg, breathe in, lift your side ribs away from hip. On exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. As you breathe, feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your left foot. So you're lengthening out of left side. On exhale, glide your left shoulder away from your left ear. Now breathe to the left side of your neck. Deep breath. On exhale, move both shoulders down, so keeping chest lifted. One more like this. Deep breath. Exhale, release. Hands down either side of your right foot. Place your left knee to the floor. Pigeon, ease your right foot towards the left edge of your mat. And then if you can, straighten your left leg. That's difficult for you, then sit on your right sit bone, tuck your left heel, your right heel in, and fold diagonally. Otherwise, bear down into pelvis, breathe, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And on exhale, fold forward over your right shin. You both feet are active. Breathe to lower back. You're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Exhale, fold. Pull belly in. Now breathe to sternum and filling your heart with breath. And exhale, fold. On the next breath, spread your ribs wide to armpits. On exhale, fold bellies in. Inhale, release. Ease your hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your left foot. Step back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Move chest forward, lengthen your legs back. Shoulders are away from your ears. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Pushing the floor away in downward dog, wrapping the shoulders. Anchor into your right leg, breathe in, lift your left leg up. On exhale, reach it back, spread the toes. On the next breath, rise up on the tiptoes of your right foot, step your left foot forward between the hands. Once you balance, rising up for lunge, high lunge. Arms are reaching up towards the sky. Flatten your right foot to the floor. Line up your left heel with the arc of your back foot, and your arms are reaching out towards the side. Triangle. As you press your left foot to the floor, breathe in, lengthen your left arm down towards the floor, the ankle, the calf, or a block. And reach your right arm up towards the sky. As you breathe, glide your left side ribs away from left hip. On exhale, glide your right hip back. Now breathe to belly and move your belly away from pelvis. Move your chest to chin. On exhale, send your right arm straight up as your left arm reaches down. Place your right hand onto right hip. Bend your left knee. Place your left hand to the floor, about 12 inches forward, 6 inches towards the left. As you breathe in, ease forward, and then stand on your left foot. Lift your right leg up and reach it back, half moon. If you can go further, reach your right arm up towards the sky. Press your left foot to the floor, breathe in, glide your side ribs away from left hip. On exhale, reach back into right heel. If you can go further, bend your right knee, reach your right hand back, grab hold of the ankle or the foot for quarter moon. And then breathe in, glide your ribs forward away from left hip. On exhale, send your right leg back. Breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. On exhale, you're moving your right thigh away from you. Now breathe, keep lengthening out of lower back. On exhale, you're reaching your right thigh back. Inhale, release. Bring both hands to the floor and step your back in with your right leg. Right foot to the floor. Place your right knee to the floor. Lounge lunge is your left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Bring your right hand forward about 12 inches ahead of the shoulder. Left hand distraction in your left thigh forward. As you breathe, glide your ribs forward on your right side. As you breathe out, turn your chest towards your left thigh. Left foot is anchored to floor. Breathe in, glide your ribs forward away from your left hip. On exhale, arc the chest slightly towards the ceiling, towards your left thigh. As you breathe, keep sending your right leg away from you. Press your left foot to the floor as you twist slightly towards your left foot. Left foot is anchored to the floor. Inhale, release. Hands down under the shoulders. Step back for plank. Reach back to heels. Exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Move chest forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Pushing floor away in downward dog. Anchor left foot to floor. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. On exhale, reach it back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, rise up tiptoes of your left foot. Step your right foot forward between the hands. Watch your balance. You're coming up into lunge, high lunge. Press into both legs as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. As you exhale, going down a little deeper. On the next breath, flatten your left foot to the floor. Line up your right heel with the arc of the back foot. Straighten your right leg. Warrior triangle. As you breathe in, press into your right leg. As you reach your right arm down towards the floor to a block to the ankle or calf or shin. And your left arm is reaching to the sky. As you breathe, glide your right ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, as you reach your left arm up, glide your right hip back. Now breathe to sternum, lift chest. And as you exhale, arms are reaching away from each other, shoulders are stacked. Place your left hand onto left hip. Bend your right knee. Place your right hand to the floor, 12 inches forward, 6 inches towards the side. As you breathe in, ease forward, and then lift your left foot up and reach it back. Reach out with your heels. If you can go further, reach your left arm to the sky, half moon. As you inhale, lengthen your right ribs away from right hip. As you exhale, reach your left heel away from you as you reach your left fingertips to the sky. If you can go further, quarter moon, bend your left knee. Reach your left hand back, take hold of the ankle or the foot. And breathe in, glide your ribs away from your right hip. On exhale, send your left thigh and knee away from you. As you breathe, you're lengthening out of lower back. On exhale, keep moving your left thigh back. One more like this, breathe to heart. On exhale, opening out a little bit more. Inhale, release, hands to the floor, and step your left leg back. Place your left knee to the floor. Ease your right foot slightly towards the right edge of the mat. Ease your left hand forward about 12 inches, setting up for lounge lunge. Straighten your left leg, bring your right hand onto right thigh, traction your thigh forward. As you breathe in, glide your ribs forward away from your left hip. Press your right foot to the floor and exhale as you arc your chest towards the inside of right thigh. Breathe in and lengthen your left side ribs forward. On the exhale, press your right foot to the floor, twist towards the right, and glide your right sit bone back. Now everyone breathe to heart, energize your heart with breath. And exhale, feel as if the ribs, your left ribs are moving towards your left armpit, your left leg is lengthening back. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, opening up the side ribs. Inhale, release. Hands down either side of your front foot. Step back for plank. Reach back to heels. On exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back. And exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Pushing floor away in downward dog. On the next breath, bend the knees. Step or hop your legs between the hands. On exhale, coming down into a seated position. You need your block for your next pose. So you're doing bridge, again, bridge with a block. So you lie down onto your back. The block is within touching distance. So draw your heels in, arms are by your side. As you breathe, move belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, lift up. Grabbing hold of the block. As you breathe in, keep lengthening ribs away from sacrum. As you exhale, lifting up. Your back is a lot more open now. Press your right foot to floor. Breathe in, lift your left foot up, draw the left knee to chest. And as you exhale, sending that leg straight up. On the next breath, as you breathe in, press your sacrum presses to the block. Lift your right foot up, draw the right knee towards the chest. On exhale, you're lengthening both legs out and up towards the sky. Now breathe in, keep moving belly away from your thighs. On exhale, let your shoulders relax. And breathe, you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. On exhale, allow your body to let go another layer. From the tips of your toes through to the crown of your head, you're allowing your body just to cool down. Feel as if your feet are, as if they're moving towards each other. They're not, they just feel the sensation as if they are. As you breathe, gently moving belly away from thighs. On exhale, gently sending your sit bones away from you. Breathe into diaphragm. Feel your diaphragm opening up. On exhale, let your shoulders be soft away from your ears. Breathe into lower back as you open the lower back with your breath. On exhale, relax your neck. Let your shoulders relax. Feel your side ribs as they lengthen. And relax your neck. Relax the back of your skull. And relax your forehead. As you breathe, feel as if you're moving belly away from pelvis. And exhale, sit bones lengthens away. Place your left foot to the floor. And reach your right leg straight up and reach it back towards your forehead. As you breathe in, push the floor away with your left foot. And exhale, send your right leg up. On the next breath, bend your right knee, draw the knee to chest. And as you breathe out, place your foot to the floor. Both feet to the floor. Breathe in, move belly away from pelvis. Exhale, lift up, move the block. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, tilt pelvis, lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt as you lower all the way down. From here, arms down by your side. Lift your feet up off the floor, reach your legs up towards the ceiling. Reach your hands up, take hold of your feet for happy baby. And breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. Exhale completely. Pull your belly in.
heels up, knees to armpits, and keep lowering, keep sending your lower back to floor. You're reaching your sit bones away from you. Two more like this, deep breaths. Exhale, pull your belly in, heels up, knees down to armpits, and keep opening your lower back with breath. And one more deep breath. Exhale. And release. Use your hands to draw your knees together and place the soles of your feet to the floor. You can stay here, soles of your feet to the floor, arms down by your side. Or the soles of your feet together, knees out to the side. Or straighten your legs, lengthen your legs away from you. If you've been standing all day, you might want to lie down with your sit bones close to the wall and your legs up to the wall and your heels against the wall, so it helps to just reverse the flow of blood in your body, helping you to just release a little bit more. Relax completely in final pose, Shavasana. So you relax in the back of your skull, relaxing your forehead, relax your eyes, eye sockets, relax your nose, and relax your jaw. Good moment to open your mouth and moving jaw from side to side. Then relax your neck. Let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Relax your collarbones. And feel your upper back as it spreads as you let it go. Feel, if you need to make the adjustment so that your arms and shoulders are completely relaxed, your upper back relaxes. It may lead to involuntary movements, so just go with it. Relax your mid back and relax your lower back. Slightly tuck your tailbone, so your sit bones are lengthening to heels. Your belly relaxes. Feel the release into hips, into pelvis, into glutes. Let them relax. Notice where tension is held in your body. Breathing into these areas. And as you let the breath go, let go of that tension. Relax the back of your thighs. And relax the inside of your thighs. And then relax your quadriceps, the front of thighs. Relax your calves. As you relax your calves, it may feel as if your heels are moving towards your sit bones. So just let it happen, let it go. And then relax your shins. Relax your ankles, your heels. Relax your feet and toes. Relax your belly. Let your belly be soft. Relax your diaphragm and chest. Notice where tension builds and then let it go so your heart feels open and free. Arms relax. Relax triceps, biceps. Soften elbows. Relax your forearms, your wrists, your hands, and fingers. Relax your throat. Relax your neck. Still your mind. Allow yourself to let go and feel as if you're being absorbed into the earth as you make that connection and reconnect with source of life. And drawing in that sweet energy, the energy that nourishes your body. Allow yourself to let go from the toxicity of so much of what goes on today. In these times, allow yourself to feel a little bit more grounded, a little bit more rooted in a way that allows you to trust yourself. Now give yourself time to build your own sensitivity as to what is happening for you. From the edges of toes through to fingertips, the edges of your skin. Continue to build this sensitivity so that you become very aware of what is going on for you. So you become your early warning system, learning to be responsive to what your body needs. Check into the beat of your own heart and feel this. Notice whether your heart is racing, using your breath to slow so you're not working into a panicky palpitation, just allowing yourself, use your breath. As you feel the edges of your fingers, the edges of the toes, the edges of your skin, breathe to these edges. And exhale, let go of all that does not serve you. On the next breath, breathe through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Breathing in that energy through your nose. And exhaling through your mouth anything that's not serving. One more, breathe through your nose. And exhaling through your mouth. Allowing yourself to feel energized. On the next breath, bend the knees, move your knees towards your chest, hug your knees as you allow your body to ease side to side, forward and back. And then roll to your left side. Bring your right hand to the floor by chest. Breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away as you come up, using your left hand to support your head and your neck, coming up into a seated position. Your hands together, the thumbs lightly touch sternum. Give yourself a moment or two to notice how you feel, and a moment to congratulate yourself for your practice. And thanking you for allowing me to guide. All that is good, all that is honorable in me salutes all that is honorable, all that is good in you. Finishing with a deep breath. And exhale. Namaste.
Thanks, everyone.